Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, there's a clear squad building challenge, SBC 1 and 2. Not making money though. So this is the requirement for SBC 1 and these are the players I got. The requirement is basically that you need 5 exact team and of course 72 OVR and from 7 nations and 3 players minimally in position. So this is the league I'm looking for, and of course this is the team I've selected. Generally you can only have 5 teams in total, so you gotta bear in mind. So that's the first team I choose for. So now very quickly let me enter into the SBC. The reward, of course, hopefully you can get a 99 LM, but I must say that it's really expensive to get him. So let me clear up this SBC 1 first, and I'm gonna fit in all the players I just show you from the league and of course from this team itself. Okay, so with that we've got quite a number of these players. Of course later on I'll show you the price as well, in terms of all the 11 players, how much it costs. But now let's quickly just fit in the few players I got from this team. Generally we need 5 teams, so just bear in mind that. Alright, we are done with the first team, and we just want to make some of the players in position. Alright, so we have fulfilled that 3 players in position of minimum, and you could bear in mind nation and minimum of 7 as well as 5 teams in the exact. So this is the next one. You're gonna fit in the players. Generally you may have some of the players already, then by all means can use your own players. Otherwise, you know, look exactly like mine. Of course I'll show you the formula of the 11 players later on. So now I'm going to fit in the rest of the players. For me, I'm fitting in some of the players that actually I already have on my own, and if not, then you got to get it from market. But of course, just to show you the total cost, I will just show you the total cost of all the 11 players that I have chosen that will allow you to fulfill the SBC 1. It's totally inexpensive to complete SBC 1, so if you want to follow exactly like mine, you can do so. It's relatively cheap. I'll show you the price later on. Alright, so let me quickly just fit in the last 2 players, and then we should be good to go. Alright, so I forgot, we need 3 teams and 7 nations, so I'm going to do some adjustment here, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to fulfill the team. So I'm going to remove maybe some players so that we can add in 2 more nations right now. Okay, I'm missing 1 more, and then make sure they're of different team. Alright, so I'm going to remove some players of the same team. Yeah, I think this would be good because we got 5 of them, so we're going to remove that and then replace with someone else. Okay, almost there, almost there. 1 more to go. Just replace this guy. I think we are good. Okay, just choose from your inventory. Alright, 1 more to go. Just to bear in mind, team OVR 72. So we're going to make sure. Alright, this will fit in. Alright, so this is our formula. I'll just show you the prices wise. A couple of thousand each. Most expensive I think about 9,000. You can easily get players around 6,000-7,000, so it isn't that difficult. So you can see even 5,000 you can get some players. So these are the players I'm showing you. If you want, you can actually take a picture of them and then you get them from the market straight away, so you don't have to crack your brains in filling up the gaps. But of course, if you got a lot of players, just take from your inventory and fill it in and see whether you fulfill the SBC 1. SBC 1 is not an issue, it's not a headache. SBC 2 is the one, which I'm going to show you later on. That will give you a trouble. But SBC 1 should be easy. If you're exactly using all these players, some are as cheap as 2,000. Total you'll spend 61,000 plus probably you throw in a 67 free OVR there. So about 60,000 thereabouts. Okay, so if you have players, maybe you don't even need to spend a single cent. Alright, so that's done for the first SBC, and once you click submit, you'll get some reward, which is some skill boosts. So next, let's move on to SBC 2, which is slightly more complicated because there are various requirements in this SBC 2. You can take a look there. 7 requirements in total, 78 team OVR, and of course this is a formula which is going to show you again exact price of every player. There's 11 players required, 4 nation, 3 from Premier League, 3 from League 1 players, 3 La Liga, and 2 MLS players. So with that you can claim $500,000. Okay, so now let me show you how much they cost. You can see the 77 same as the killer. I'll highlight that later. The rest of it is quite reasonable, about 21,000 or 33,000. If you do not incur that 100 over 1,000 player, you'll make a profit. Alright, so this the other more expensive will be the 85. Alright, normally it'll be 35 to 40. Very surprisingly, Spain players are quite expensive, especially when you need that specific 4 leagues there. So otherwise you'll be just spending 20,000 for even the higher OVR players. Uruguay will be cheaper, but again there are limited players there. I think it's purposely built that way, so you will incur expense for these 2 Spain players of 120,000 each. So this is really crazy. So generally I spent a total of 598k for this 11 players. So the killer are basically the 77 CM, and of course the 77 CB, 119 and 122k. So generally these are the 120,000 players that you should try to avoid. So in total for the 2 SBC, I made a loss of 159k because I just get back 500k, but I spent 659k in total. But of course we get 200 skill boosts. So just want to highlight, I mean, if you want to make a profit, try to lower the price of these 2 120,000 player. These are 2 culprits. You got to really see how best you can work that out. Probably hunt them for a lower price. I just want to show you again. This is the bio that is caused the price to be high. Probably, I guess, if you fit in some French players, it may be good. But again, you gotta make sure you have that nation settled, because you need 4 nations to be exact. So there's a bit tricky there. It's a bit of issue. While you try to save, you may gotta fulfill the criteria of 7 numbers of criteria there. So these are the 2 killer players. I just highlight to you that is causing me to lose a bit of coins. If not, I will make a profit. So 120 instead of 30,000. So this is really an issue. This is the league we are looking at. Of course, I just show you Spain players. If you think that these 2 players are causing too much, you have to look at whether can you get cheaper Spain players. There's no position required, but you can see here, as long as you choose the league and you choose that country of Spain, this is the price you gotta pay. There's no cheaper player. 80,000, none. Let's try 100,000 or maybe 90,000, none. So this is so expensive. That's the reason why purposely they put it that way. So this is an issue there, right? So maybe you gotta get a configuration, then drop in the comments. Alright, so the next one I completed is SBC 3. Requirements are slightly lower, but you need 11 Blaze player, and you know they are expensive given the fact that are 81 OVR team. So generally this is the team that I have set up. If you want to follow this, you may want to get them from a market. You can take a picture of this and then you can start hunting with them from the market itself. Alright, so generally I'll say 120,000 each. If you can get it slightly cheaper, like 100,000, that's good. But otherwise it's roughly around between 100 to 120,000 each. Alright, so I just want to search 81 and then base as a program, and then of course the price is roughly about 120. So just to show you a few that I bought for 120. So roughly there. Again, you just imagine this, you're spending a 1 over million just to complete this SBC for skill boost. To me, I find it's not worthwhile. But of course, if your eventual target is to get the 99, you need to pass through this journey. I put a stop right now. Although the next one is a 1 million, I think we'll spend way beyond 1 million. Taking a look at the requirements, It's a bit crazy, so I'm putting a stop to this, otherwise I'll be wasting coins. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you understand this. Do not go into this SBC. Goodbye.